afternoon, good evening, traders from across the globe, and welcome to the 938th edition of Short-Term Trading Live with Oscar Carboni, and that would be me. Traders, 937 other videos, very much like the one you're about to see tonight, geared for short-term trading in most cases. Sometimes we put out a video geared for a little bit longer term, like the last video prior to this one. That was meant for you for slightly longer term view. But tonight's video being filmed on Wednesday night for trading Thursday, October 1st, November 1st, 2012. Wow, it's November. It's November already. November 1st, 2012. We're filming this video on October 31st. It's for you to trade on Thursday, November 1st. Traders, on Thursday, we have some things here to talk about on the board. First of all, we have what possibly could be a turnaround OMNI. The leaders, the Russell, the transportation average to name two, are starting to give us turnaround signals, and we have a feeling they may be something as a prelude to the reports coming at the end of this week. You know, Thursday and Friday, a lot of reports coming out of the government, not to mention unemployment, the employment figures. Those will be out Thursday and Friday between construction and unemployment and everything else that's coming out. Something's making the leaders start pointing up. When that happens, I pay attention. As we know, futures trading can be extremely risky out there. You must know this. It can cause financial loss like you've never seen before. If you do not understand the risks behind trading, and if you do not have risk capital to lose, you certainly should know that futures trading is not suitable for all traders. What we do have tonight on the board, Wednesday night for trading Thursday, is this. The leaders of U.S. indices are starting to slowly turn towards the upside, and we hope these reports Thursday and Friday give us the catalyst we need to head right back up. Bonds are unequivocally at a do-or-die area, which you will see momentarily. And soybeans look like they've done nothing more than have a quick rally today for tomorrow's report at 8:30 a.m. OST, and then the beans go right back down again along with the corn and the wheat. That's what we think will happen. Of course, we will wait for the reports to come out before we do anything, but there is a report on Thursday morning in the soybeans, and we expect the formation I'm about to show you has presented itself because that report is coming out Thursday morning, and likely beans head right back down. Traders, if you like the chart segment you're about to see, I'm going to show you some charts now. Come on down to livewithoscar.com. Jump into my free chat room. I have a chat room, traders. It is there for you. It is free. We want you to come on down where I can help you understand analysis the way it was taught to me by the pros down on the trading floor. With no further ado, let's go look at some charts. So, traders, the Dow Jones Transportation Average Daily Bar, deemed certainly one of, if not our leader of U.S. indices, gets itself back above OTAPMA, the Omni Trading Academy's proprietary moving average. Back above OTAPMA, and that's encouraging. So we hope that this leader is starting to point us back up. So there's the tranny on a daily, but take a look a little bit further out. Let's step this out a little bit and take a look at the weekly. In the weekly, we've been in a parallel channel for a long time. And now we're back above OTAPMA, but here's the interesting thing. It seems we have a pennant building coming to an apex with a false breakout that took place right around the 65% mark. I think that's interesting. It should lead us to this arrow right here and up, and away. According to the weekly, we're in a nice trend. We're above OTAPMA, and we're getting ready to break out of that pennant near the apex. I like what I'm seeing here. I think maybe the leaders are telling us something. Let's look further. Russell 2000, another leader, back above OTAPMA. You gotta love it. Certainly didn't crash too hard. I mean, it came down a bit, but it held OTAPMA for now. We like that. We want to see it move higher. So you've seen the tranny, and then you've seen the tranny on a weekly. Then I show you the Russell, the secondary leader of U.S. indices. Let's go look at a Russell weekly. Very interesting what happens to the Russell Weekly here. Look at this major support line. Now, this is a weekly, not a daily. Major support line, holds an average, one of our proprietary averages, not OTAPMA, but one of the ones we like to use. Holds the average, holds the support, and if you note, this is another one of our averages that's not usually in traffic. It stays out of traffic. But here it is, giving some support to the Russell on a weekly, and beautiful support line. So hopefully we are finally gaining some legs in our U.S. indices. But traders, look at this chart. When I say that we are at a do or die area in bonds, here's the OTAPMA. Here's our big rounded tool. Here's what happens when it hits the rounded tool every time. And here's what's been happening since it's been hitting OTAPMA all the way across. Now, it's hitting OTAPMA and the rounded tool at the same spot. That is a do or die area for bonds. If we do not move any higher, bonds move lower, and that is what I'm expecting, bonds to move lower. So let's see what we're going to get. You had a head and shoulders, a big rounded top. You ran up for a head test, which failed, and now you're bouncing off the top of the rounded tool and OTAPMA. I think the bonds are going to die, not do. Let's see what happens tomorrow. Then we have the dollar index. If bonds go down and dollars go down, the stock market goes up. You've seen a case for bonds to possibly go down. Now here is the dollar index. We had an F flag. You traders who are OMNIacs, you know what an F flag is. Certainly you OMNIacs who came to my Omni camp this weekend, you know what an F flag is. Well, guess what? We're out of the F flag as of today, and you know what that means. Basically, we're F'd. And if that's the case, then dollars should head down again tomorrow. Dollars down should send the indices back up. Traders, there's a lot of case here to think maybe, just maybe, this bad boy's going to gain some legs and not fall apart. Talking about the emini S&P. We can only hope. Then we switch to the grains. Remember, I've told you many times a small head and shoulders, small, is usually just a continuation pattern, whereas a much larger one is a topping pattern, like topping pattern, large. Small is not a topping pattern. The small one is a continuation pattern. The market's been bearish lately. A head and shoulders shows up right before a report which comes out tomorrow morning at 8:30. I say the only reason why this is here is for us to continue lower. We will not touch soybeans till the report comes out, and then the market settle down a little. But we do expect that at some point soybeans heads right back down again. Pull your own charts, traders. Do your own homework. Always make sure you look at the charts for your own eyes before taking anyone else's opinion. So, traders, you've seen the charts. There is our technical argument for why we have the turnaround Omni and why let's just hope the Russell and the tranny take us back up. Now, we do know this. A stop is your best friend. You will not even attempt to go near buying the S&P, NASDAQ, Russell, you name it, tomorrow without having stops in, because let's face it, we are at a very scary area right now. If we hold these charts where I showed you and we hold the line, fine, the buys are going to work well. If we fail to hold the line and bonds blow through that top, well, then the S&P is not going to fare very well. Have your stops in. But we're on record stating we're going to start the day off with the buying of dips and see where that takes us. Traders, make sure you come on down to livewithoscar.com. I will see you there at the site. Come to my free chat room where I can help you be a better trader. And always try to keep your emotions out of trading. One of the best things you can do to help yourselves with that is say this to yourselves every morning, every afternoon, every evening. And you know what that is. Stops are in. Emotions are out. Rock and roll, traders. Let's hope we turn around Thursday. Futures trading is risky and can cause substantial financial loss. We do not claim or guarantee that you will profit from the information provided.